Okay, I don't know what you've done, but you have someone head over heels in love with you. They are struck by lightning. Something happened to that person, and they honestly, their life, you kidding me? Literally splitting the deck. The lovers coming up. This is already starting off pretty well. The energy is so intense right now. It was also 22:22. As I started filming, whoever this is, they are beyond relief in this energetic connection. They cannot stop thinking about you. And in a way, it gives them a little bit of a rush. Like, I can feel it all throughout my body, and you can probably feel it too. This excitement, like something big is about to happen. You don't know what it is, but you feel anticipation, this inner knowing something is coming, and it is because low key, they are manifesting you. They have seen you, and now they can't let you go. And in a way, what they're doing is Four of Swords. I'm seeing them in bed at night. They're kind of visualizing, and this is a person who does not know a lot about manifesting. They're not really consciously manifesting you, but they're doing it. And because they're thinking about you all day, it kind of is natural that it is also ending up in your energy. And I'm seeing you both kind of magnetizing each other. Whatever this is, it seems to be like a soul connection. I was also seeing the infinity symbol. Butterflies could be significant in your connection, as well as unicorns. That was coming up too. I had so many synchronicities today. Whoever this is, they are almost haunted by your energy, where it's like they go out, they see your name, they see synchronicity, signs, angel numbers, and they're like, what the heck is going on? Like, oh my God, but they love it so much. They love giving into this because, like I said, it's almost like a rush, when something amazing is about to happen, like you have something that is coming up in your life that is just major. And this is how they feel about you, but there is a deeper layer. With that butterfly, there is a song called Butterfly by Crazy Town. I remember this is kind of from my childhood. It is from 1999, and this is how they feel about you. The lyrics are, I used to think that happy endings were only in the books I read, but you made me feel alive when I was almost dead. You filled that empty space with the love I used to chase. As far as I can see, it don't get better than this. So Butterfly, here's a song, and it's sealed with a kiss and a thank you, miss. So there is so much going on. First of all, when they met you, it truly felt like destiny in a way, because all the heartbreak, this is someone who went through a lot of heartbreak, a lot of ups and downs in their life, also in love, and every step kind of led you into each other's arms. And they were kind of thinking, oh my God, like it all happened for a reason, because it was all leading up to meeting you. And it's also, there's another part of this song. Oh my God, now that I'm seeing the butterfly, butterflies are a symbol of metamorphosis. So I feel like this is what they're currently going through. They are leveling up in life. They really are working on themselves for you, because now that they've seen you, they kind of want to, it's like it's getting serious, because it's a once in a lifetime connection. This is a once in all lifetimes connection. And in this song, he is talking about how he has been all messed up, and his life has not been that good. He's not had it together. And ever since you came along, You made that person want to be better. You made that person want to work. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, steady progress. And this is what they're doing. So, you know what I mean? When you're manifesting someone, it's not always about the movement and the physical. There's so much movement going on between you on an energetic level. I want you to really pay close attention to signs and synchronicities. Today I had really wild signs. Tigers, lions. I also had a lot of butterflies, 1111. You could be going through a timeline shift. You could be kind of flooded with synchronicities, repeating numbers. All of this, like, you're already full blown in this energetic connection. Both of you can feel this 333, as I'm saying this intense rush of energy. So if you're noticing, let's talk about signs that they're thinking about you, because that is interesting. We're all telepathically communicating, and you can kind of pick up on when they're thinking about you. So when you're having thoughts about that person, when you're having dreams of them, you're meeting up in the astral realm, you can feel their energy. When you're sometimes in your room and you're like, oh my God, it's almost like that person is there with you. Or, you can also sometimes have these sensations in your body, like your heart is beating faster, goosebumps, hot flashes. This is not just random. And tell me why at the bottom of the deck, to me, that is always the card of union. Honestly, you can probably feel that there's something coming with a person and you don't know it yet. You're trying to make logical sense of it, but you can't explain it. You just like you can't explain these strong feelings for them, you just can't figure it out on a logical level. And Spirit wants you to kind of let go of trying to figure it out. Because what is coming for you in love is so much better than you could have ever imagined, It's even better. Sure, you can manifest it, but it's going to be way better than what you have, quote unquote, visualized. And by the way, if you want to find out when your person is reaching out to you energetically, really align with this energy that we're channeling here, then go to the link down below. I have a whole guide on how to connect on the telepathic level. There's such an amazing exercise in there that allows you to already step into that version of reality where you can feel it. And I'm not joking. I've been coming back from this literally crying out of sheer bliss because I was so happy, because I was so fulfilled within. It really does something to you. You come out of this and you're a different person. You feel so much lighter, you feel so much calmer, and you can just trust that everything is working out for you. So go to the link down below if you want to grab it. And I want to kind of get a little glimpse into what is currently going on with them and what they're thinking, because this is the thing about them. They are very emotional. They have a very deep side to them. Like, they think about a lot of things on a not only surface level, but I feel this is someone who tends to also overthink. And that's why they are sometimes acting so clumsy, is because they're overthinking this connection, just like you. But on an energetic level, you're already so connected. You could see ladybugs, or the number 888 or 111 is what I was picking up on. You can also comment ladybug if this message resonated with you. Wow. This came up earlier in a reading too. They are haunted by words they have never said to you, because here's what they're thinking. What is going on within me is so much that sometimes I don't know how to articulate myself. And sometimes I feel like if I were to tell you what I feel, you would probably think, this is too much, or you would maybe not understand. But on a soul level, or your higher selves, are already communicating. You can sense that there is no need to be, to suspect anything negative. You both are so patient, calm. You're so understanding towards each other. There's sort of like an understanding without words, where your energies, it just fits. It just fits. And they need to kind of get over themselves, because they're still trying to approach this from a logical point of view. Wow. They really are overwhelmed by these sensations that are going on. They could have, and not only are they having dreams of you and all these synchronicities, but it could be that they're also having these, when you get these flashes of energy, these rushes of energy in your body. This is oftentimes when you're in a soul connection, when you're having a spiritual awakening due to meeting someone, if you know what I'm saying, like a Kundalini awakening. They could have had a Kundalini awakening because of you. Honestly, this literally screams twin flame, soulmate. Take it how it resonates, but that could be your twin flame. And when you meet your twin flame, when I met my twin flame, it happened some time ago. I was overwhelmed, and I am a very spiritual person. So even if you're really already deeply in the spiritual journey, what happens to you is so wild. It is so out of this world. You're flooded with synchronicities. It's not even funny anymore. Your whole reality, your whole view of reality is so shaken up. You don't even know what is going on. Your ego is completely shattered. And then you're there. You can feel the love and the bliss and everything, but you're also losing control, because you can't escape that connection. You can't run away. And this is how they feel about you. There is almost I don't want to say supernatural, but it's a magnetic pull towards you that they can't explain. Almost like two magnets that are there is no force on earth that could keep you apart. And I feel like even though you met in really wild circumstances, nothing could have ever prevented you from crossing paths, because there is some sort of destiny here. There is some sort of it was meant for you to meet, right person, right time. But there's something bigger to your connection. There's something that goes beyond just, okay, let's go on a date, let's get into a relationship. There's something bigger, a bigger story behind your connection. I can do a part 2 on that if you want to see a comment down below. The moment you met, earlier in a reading, I was hearing impact. It's almost like it hit them, it hit them like lightning struck. It hit them out of nowhere. They are replaying the moment you met, because it's like a spiritual awakening. They met you, and it's like choirs of angels are singing and time is standing still. It's really like a fairy tale. And wow, a part of them, with those lyrics, a part of them did not want to believe in fairy tales or love that can be magical, because they were afraid that they're never going to experience it. But here's the dichotomy. Their biggest fantasy was to have this magical moment where they meet someone and they're just awestruck. And when it happened, it was out of nowhere. And ever since they met you, nothing has been the same. And they want you to know that there is not a day that goes by without them thinking about you. And I want you to also know, Spirit is saying things are moving right now, unbeknownst to you, okay? You're in the timeline of fulfillment. So when you're seeing that message, okay, the reason you're even seeing these messages is because something within you, otherwise you wouldn't even see it, is aligned with it. Something within you already deeply knows that it's going to work out. And now your job is to kind of let the ego talk, okay? And just tune into what you know in your heart, okay? Just go more into the feeling, but release the need to control everything, because things are right now, as we're speaking, already working out for you. Just remember that, okay? If you want help or guidance on this path or in this journey, I offer guidance calls, coaching calls, where you can talk to me about anything regarding your connection, questions about telepathy, and whatever you wish to ask me. They are linked down below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I am always very grateful to be able to do these readings, share a little bit of my personal experience like on the twin flame journey. It is so life-changing. My personal life has not been the same ever since, but I am grateful because the progress I have made, I would not have been able to even do this alone. Like, I want you to know, in a soul connection, you're never alone. There will come a point where, after all the struggle and all the what ifs and all the checking for movement, you're gonna arrive at a place where you just know that things are working out. There's this, call it intuition, you know, your higher self. You just know that everything is working out for you. And this is so peaceful. And I want you to know that you can get there. You can get there. It's right here. It's just waiting for you to acknowledge it. And as soon as you claim that for yourself, that things are working out for you, you're going to see evidence every single day that things are truly shifting in your favor. And it's not just something we're saying to make ourselves feel better, okay? So that was that. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on more, and I will see you around in the next one.